Was Tekken 8 story mode any good? So Tekken 8's been out for about a week now, so I feel like it's pretty safe for me to talk about story mode. Obviously, if you haven't played it yet, I recommend you do, or just don't watch this video if you don't want to get spoiled, because we're going to be talking about spoilers. And in this video, I just want to go over my thoughts about the story as a whole, what I thought the best parts were, and what I thought was maybe not that great. Now, if you have not seen my reaction video to it yet, I highly recommend you do, because I recorded my reactions while I was streaming the game, since my face cam wasn't on during stream. And in that reaction video, I got a lot of comments of people saying, oh, that's a fake reaction. Oh, you're overreacting just for views. But you got to look at it from my perspective. I decided to cover Tekken 8 on my channel 6 months ago. So for the past 6 months, I have been doing nothing but consuming Tekken content, from playing through all of the games, watching videos breaking down the lore, videos talking about the timeline, speculation videos, learning all that I could so that the videos that I make for you guys can be as informative and accurate as possible. So I could not have been more excited to play this game, let alone the story mode. Now, Tekken 7 did have a story mode, but a lot of people didn't like it because it was through the perspective of this reporter dude, and then he just went on to play as different characters throughout the story just because. It was kind of just like a lot of other fighting game story modes, where they try to get you to be able to play as every character in the story just for the sake of it, which is fine, but in Tekken 8 story mode, that's what they did differently. This story mode focused more around Jin, him dealing with the conflict within himself and the conflict between him and his dad, trying to take over the world, and Jin wanting to right his wrongs for the previous crimes he committed. So now that the game has been out for a while, and the hype's kind of died down a little bit, I kind of reevaluated this game's story, and to me, it had so many great moments. They did well with introducing new characters like Reina, and paying tribute to old rivalries like Jin and Hwoarang, and that was just the second chapter of the story. And in my opinion, it just got more and more hype. It literally is the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame of Tekken. There's something about seeing characters that you've known for a long time and have really grown to care about come together and have these fun little interactions. Like, there's this one scene where a few characters are together on Lily's private jet, and we have Asuka, Xiao Yu, and Panda sitting on the couch together, and they're all just kind of chilling and talking, and it's a really cute interaction. And it's just wholesome moments like that that you're like, oh man, I would love to see more of that. Fun little scenarios that your favorite characters could be in, where it gives them more personality. And that's why character episodes are pretty cool, but we'll get into all of those some other time. But man, there were so many great moments in this story. From Azazel returning, to one of the chapters kind of playing like Tekken Force, to Lars fighting off Kazuya and Yakushima, which in my opinion was one of the best moments. Kazuya realizing that Lars is Heihachi's son, oh my bruh. It's one of those interactions that you don't think about, but Tekken's lore and characters and story are just so connected and intertwined, and they came together so well in this game. And then the final fight with Jin and Kazuya, playing through it, I was just losing my mind, because Jin came to terms with Devil Jin, and then after that received even more power from his mother and turned into like a Final Fantasy character. They went to stinking space, fought on a meteorite, came back down to Earth as normal dudes, and beat the bricks out of each other. All of the callback, hearing Jin's theme in the final fight, and having two endings to where you get to decide basically what happens, it was for sure a highlight in all of my years that I've played video games. Now, that's all good and whatnot, but I know some people had a lot of issues with this story. All of the inner monologue, I guess you could call it, of you having to hear what the person is thinking while it just slowly zooms into them, or Jin just staring at his fist, contemplating his life decisions for the umpteenth time, or just some of the over-the-top cheesy nonsense that this story had in it. But in the end, you've got to realize that's Tekken. And honestly, this felt like playing through an anime series, so I don't know why people have a problem with it, but this is just what Tekken is. It's a wacky, fun, kind of trying to be serious but can't really fighting game, and I love it, and I don't want it to change. Was the story mode perfect? No. Was it hype, fun, and amazing? 100%. And I wish I could experience it for the first time over and over again, because gosh dang was it fun. I honestly don't know how they're gonna top this story mode, or what the future of Tekken story in general is gonna look like now that we have Reina. If you know, you know. But I can't wait to see what Bandai Namco's got in store for us next. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Tekken 8 just came out. It's time to enjoy the game. One cool thing is, I predicted quite a bit of what happened in the story mode. It's pretty wild. Mind you, I was only able to be semi-accurate because there were leaked pictures a few months before the game's release, but still, my theories, not too bad. And I'll have a video coming out soon reviewing my predictions, see how accurate I was with this game's story. But do me a favor and let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of Tekken 8's story. Did you just absolutely despise it? Did you think it was the greatest thing of all time? Or did you think it was just kind of meh? Either way, I appreciate you watching this video. If you'd like to chat with me and the boys, feel free to join the Discord in the link down below. And don't forget, I stream Tekken 8 every Tuesday with viewers. As always, thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.